What's up YouTube, it's your boy Stans here, and welcome back to a brand new Pixelmon video here on the channel. And today we are covering a brand new update to Pixelmon Generations. Came to us a little bit as a surprise, to be honest. I was informed in my Discord that an update came out of nowhere. I went to their Discord, and it says it right there in big old bold letters, surprise update. So 8.1 Pixelmon Generations is out now, and this update is really adding a lot more Pokemon and fixing a few bugs and stuff like that. So we're going to go through it as much as we possibly can, but I am excited to show you guys the new Pokemon added into the Pixelmon Generations mod pack. If you guys are excited for today's video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on those notifications so you never miss an upload, and let's get straight into the video. So we got a ton of Pokemon to go through, right? So I'm going to go through them. I don't know if I'm going to go through them quickly. I'll probably talk to you about them, give you a little take on what I see about these Pokemon. First we have Frostmoth and everybody's favorite Pokemon, Snow. This is the fastest Pokemon you'll ever see in your life if you play Pokemon Sword and Shield and you take it to Pokemon Camp. Quick, fast as lightning. Now, Frostmoth is pretty cool, though. I like the design. It is, of course, a bug ice type. Then we have Cramorant, which is pretty cool because it has a pretty neat feature. Once you use Surf and Dive, it comes back having another Pokemon in its mouth. Sometimes it has a Pikachu in its mouth, which is pretty cool. Plus, it looks really goofy. It looks really, really goofy. Then we have the Colossal line. We have Colossal, Carkol, and then the little one, which is actually kind of big, is Roly-Coly. So Roly-Coly, Carkol, and then Colossal. And of course they have G-Max forms, but at the moment I don't think G-Max are in Pixelmon. Then we have Aeroscuda and Barrascuda. So this is Aeroscuda and then Barrascuda, and they have like propeller fins at the end of their tail, I guess. It's not really a thing, but yeah. This thing was terrifying at the start of Sword and Shield, I guess, meta, if that makes any sense. Just because in water it is quick as hell. Then we have Scentiscorch and Sizzlipede, which is a bug fire Pokemon, which is pretty cool. I like the idea behind it. Then we have Clobbopus, which is a little one, and Graplock. And you guys may be mistaken, but this is just a fighting type Pokemon only. It is not fighting water like I would assume, or like you would think it would be. Just fighting, straight fighting. Then we have Silicobra's the little one. Then we have Sandaconda, which looks like a double barrel shotgun, which is pretty cool. Also has the G-Max form. That will be probably coming soon. Then we have one of my favorite Pokemon in Generation 8. I think in the previous video, I talked about how Berserker was one of my favorites. This one, however, is also pretty up there as well. Phalanx, it looks like it's 6 Spartan Kirby's just following each other, which is pretty cool. I like the idea there. Then we have the Grimmsnarl line. We have Grimmsnarl, the big one. We have Morgrim here. And then we have Impotent. So Pokemon won't reveal Impotent, but I will. This is Impotent, guys. He is a fairy dark type Pokemon. Has access to Prankster, which is a pretty cool ability as well. Then we have Copperage is the big one, and then we have Cuffant is the little one. This is pretty cool because once you start Pokemon Sword and Shield, this is the Pokemon that Chairman Rose pretty much shows right at the start. You know how Professor tends to show a Pokemon at the start, giving you the explanation of what the Pokemon world is and all that good stuff. Well, Chairman Rose shows off Cuffant. Then we have Stonejuror, which is a Stonehenge Pokemon. I guess is the best way of doing it. It's pretty unique because this is the first Pokemon that I saw that could join your team off of Pokemon Camp, pretty much confirming that any Pokemon could really do it, but this is the first Pokemon that I saw it once it first came out. Then we have Pinkerton, which I honestly thought was like a Galarian form of Pyukumuku, for example, but no, it's a brand new Pokemon all on its own. Then we have Toxicity. We have 2 different forms of Toxicity in the back. And then we have Toxel, the baby Pokemon. Oddly enough, that's a pretty big baby because they're all huge, basically, or giants. So that Toxel is pretty big. Then we have Poltegeist. This is pretty cool because it has a form where it's authentic or not. To know if it's authentic or not, you have to look underneath it. There tends to be a little bit of a sticker of authenticity on the cup. That's how you know if it's real or not. So we have Poltegeist, and then we have Sinistea. Sinistea is, of course, the little cup. Then we have Ice Cube. It's basically a penguin encased in a ice head, which is pretty cool. The shiny is pink, which is really, really nice. A really cool Pokemon. You can take advantage of using, like, I don't know, like Belly Drum with it and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Then we have Dragapult, which is, I'm actually excited for it because it looks phenomenal in Pixelmon. So Dragapult, Draclock, and then Dreepy is the little one, which is pretty cool. So it's pretty cool. So it goes Dreepy, Dracloak, right? And then it has a Dreepy on top of it. And then it goes into Dragapult, and then it has Dreepies, and it sends those out as Dragon Darts, because that's a move. Then we have Duraludon, the big thing. This is a Steel Dragon-type Pokemon, really, really cool Pokemon. It is the signature Pokemon of Ryan, the Dragon-type gym leader from Sword and Shield. And then we have Morpeko, which is the Pikachu clone of this generation. This is pretty cool because it has two different forms. This is pretty cool in Pixelmon because from what I can read, I'll go over it in a little bit, it has a pretty neat way of pretty much accessing the different form outside of battle. We'll cover that in a little bit. Then we have the fossil Pokemon of this generation. There's 4 different fossils. We have Dracozolt, Dracovish, Arctovolt, and then Arctovish, I think. I don't I think I could guess if I think I said that correctly. But of course, Dracovish being the most popular form because, well, the head is on the tip of the tail. Plus, it has a phenomenal attack in what is it? Vicious Rend, right? I think that's what it is. Yeah, because of strong dog buffs, and yeah, it's such a phenomenal attack. It does a lot of work. So Dracovish being the favorite there. Then we have Indeedee. We have 2 different forms, male and female. Female is probably the one that I prefer. There you go. That's the word I'm trying to say. Prefer the most, which is pretty cool. And then we have Milcery, and then Alcremie. If you guys don't know, Alcremie has like 70 forms. It has, I think, 63, and then it has 7 shiny forms. And from the patch notes, reading it from the patch notes, word for word, let me actually get it for you guys. Word for word, this says, yeah, all 63 forms. So yeah, all forms of Alcremie are in the mod pack, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what this one specifically is, but of course, like if I put in another Alcremie, it'll probably have a different one. So yeah, these are all the new Pokemon added in. This, basically, let me read off of the patch notes to pretty much tell you guys what we're looking at when it comes to the Pokemon added to Pixelmon, right? All these Pokemon added in, it's basically all Sword and Shield Pokemon besides Galarian forms and Legendary Pokemon. So Galarian forms that you can think of are going to be like Galarian Stunfisk, Galarian Darumaka. It probably already is in there, but like there's certain forms out there that are haven't been added in just yet. Slowpoke and Slowbro, and then of course Slowking. Slowking's not necessarily out just yet, but those are 2 that I can mention for sure haven't been implemented yet. The legendary Pokemon that you can think of, Zacian, Zamazenta, Eternatus, of course Urshifu, Kubfu, and stuff like that. Those haven't been added in, so expect those soon. Literally says it there, coming soon. So they're teasing us for a future update right here and there. But these are all the new Pokemon added into the mod pack. Alright, so let me tell you about a few things added in with this updated. We added a few abilities. Propeller Tail, of course, that's going to be for Aeroscuda. Steam Engine, that's going to be for Colossal. Ice Scales, I believe that one's going to be for Frostmoth. Ice Face is going to be for Ice Cube. Stalwart is going to be for Duraludon. And Gulp Missile abilities is going to be... Gulp Missile is, of course, for Cramorant, because it's the thing that I was telling you guys with the Pikachu and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Added new moves. Tar Shot, Tea Time, Spirit Break, False Surrender, Octolock, Fish's Rend, Bolt Beak, Dragon Darts, Decorate, Meteor Beam, and Rising Voltage. Those are all the moves that got it added in. They all tend to be pretty much signature moves of certain Pokemon, like Dragon Darts is for Dragapult, like I mentioned. I think Meteor Beam might be Dragapult's, not Dragapult's, Duraludon's. Fish's Rend, of course, is the one that I said for Dracovish and stuff like that. All the Pokemon movesets with new moves, Tutor and Level Up have been updated. We added the new fossils to clean them and combine them in a crafting bench to obtain a usable fossil in the fossil machine. And then they're found as normal covered fossils from fossil blocks. The Cracked Pot and Chip Pot found in Pokeloot. And Poltegeist Pokedrops, which is pretty cool. Added in the sweets. This is used for, of course, Alcremie and stuff like that. You have the Strawberry, Love, Berry, Clover, Flower, Star, and Ribbon. They're in Tier 1 Pokeloot and normal boss drops. Each have a hover description on the conditions needed to obtain the exact Alcremie. So that'll probably tell you guys how to actually evolve it. We'll cover that probably in a future video. Alolan Vulpix now evolves by Ice Stone. That got updated. Morpeko, so this is what I was telling you guys. Feeding Morpeko rotten flesh or poisonous potato will change its form outside of battle. And then you can feed it other food to revert back. So if you give it like a regular apple, it'll go back. Although we'll always start battle in proper form, so it'll always start in the regular form. But it's pretty cool that you can do this outside of battle just so you can show it off and stuff like that. that's pretty much it. The other stuff is like fine-tuning of the mod pack itself. I want to try something real quick. Check spawns. I want to see if this works. Check spawns. Okay, cool. So this will tell the spawns of the area that you're currently in. Okay, cool. So that'll probably be a good way to check out where Pokemon spawn in, anything like that. So that's something to look out for in the future. But that's pretty much most of the, for the most part, the stuff added into the mod pack at the moment. Alright, so it's only right that every Pixelmon update has some sort of a special textured Pokemon update. So we're going to cover that here. There's 5 new ones and a few that got updated. Before we go through the new ones, I want to let you guys know that Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Onix, Steelix, and Mega Steelix, along with Special Pikachu, or well, actually just Pikachu, they all got updated. I'm not going to cover those just because I've covered them in previous videos. They probably just got a little bit tweaked here and there and make them look a little bit cleaner, if anything. But I'm here to show you guys the new ones. So we have 5 new ones: Choodle, Dreadnought, Sandshrew, Sandslash, and Pachirisu. They made my job easier so I don't have to ask you guys in the comment section. I'm still going to ask you guys in the comment section, but still, like, first and foremost, we have Choodle. This is a Koopa. Obviously, this is going to be a Koopa, which is adorable for a Choodle. I love this. Obviously, they kept the whole theme going a little bit more. So, Dreadnought is Bowser. This one's phenomenal. This is probably the first one that I'm going to go for whenever I start playing on a server dedicated to Pixelmon Generations. I'm going to try to get a Dreadnought easily. Not only is this one of my favorite Pokemon, but this special texture of a Bowser is amazing. Then we have Soundshrew, Sandslash, and Pachirisu. All 3 are themed after Animal Crossing. If you guys don't know, the owner of Pixelmon Generations is a huge Animal Crossing fan, so he had to implement it somehow, right? Now, Sandshrew and Sandslash, I believe, are part of the Mabel sisters, right? Or the Able sisters? I'm not entirely too sure. And they're the ones that own the shop in Animal Crossing. That's Sandshrew. I don't know names off the top of my head. I have Animal Crossing, I just don't know how Animal Crossing plays out. I don't know the names too well. I'm pretty sure this is Mabel, right? I could be wrong. But I know it's not Sonic the Hedgehog, guys. No. I make that joke a lot. People get mad at me. I can't believe you do that. And then here's Pachirisu, which is the last one. This one is based off of one of the villagers themselves, if I'm not mistaken. It's not Marshall. I don't know the names of the Animal Crossing villages. I'm so sorry. So in this case, I'm going to have to ask you guys in the comment section below to fill me in. Let me know which Animal Crossing characters these are, so that I'm not an idiot. Well, I mean, I already am, right? I already am. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys now is just the bug fixes. Like Lunala does not spawn in the Ultra Space anymore. Latios, and Manaphy don't spawn on Origin Island anymore just because their spawn rates are kind of high. They try to balance some things out when it came to structures. So I've opened up a brand new world and just flown around, and I saw a ton of Articuno shrines, but not enough like Regice shrines, for example. So I assume they try to balance things out, make it pretty much balanced in general, where, like, say for example, for every Articuno shrine you find, you probably find a Regice shrine. You know what I mean? Like, not like 3 to 1, more like 1 to 2 or 1 to 1 type of thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this update. Very, very small, even though they added a ton of Pokemon, and new structured Pokemon and things like that, which is pretty, or special textured Pokemon, not structured Pokemon. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notifications so you never miss an upload. Make sure to check out my playlist. I just started a playlist covering pretty much the structure update from last time and how all the Pokemon will work out that way. If you guys want to check that out, I highly recommend for you guys to do so. If you guys want to know how to spawn in Landorus, Tornadus, Thundurus, or how you guys want to spawn like Groudon, Kyogre now, and things like that, make sure to watch that. I try to update that playlist as often as I possibly can. I get about maybe 2 weeks out a day, or not a day, a week. Maybe a third one if I could push really hard. So I hope you guys enjoy. Check out all that content there, and then hopefully you guys, subscribe. I don't know. Let's try to get to 2K. Let's try to get to 2K. With all that good, all the good stuff out of the way, I'll see you guys later. Peace.